I've always viewed this job as more of a service job of helping people get their ideas on their own body. I don't like the rough, scary tattoo personas people like to put on. My name is Nina Kauffman, and I'm a tattoo artist. This shop is more of a collaboration with Golden Boy Coffee. They wanted a more inclusive, friendly tattoo shop that was more women-ran than the typical manly tattoo shops that are in town. And so they approached me with this really nice idea and said, you know, do you want to run this shop? What do you think about names? And I was like, well, if you guys are Golden Boy, we can be Golden Girl, get along in the Golden family. Initially, I went to school for chemistry, hated it. I actually went to UNT. And I don't know, I questioned what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. You get to college and you're like, this is the start of the rest of my life. And even though I was good at things academically, it didn't make me very happy. And I wanted to do something that would make me happy. And I thought about my long-term goals in life, which were just to help people and create art. And so I got the idea of like, what job can I do both of those things? And tattooing is the perfect mix of helping people and making art. A lot of people are scared. So many people are scared to get tattooed, and the fact that you're getting stabbed with a needle is scary enough. You shouldn't be scared about any other things that happen in a shop. And I've worked in 3 shops within 3 years. I've seen what it's like, and of course it's not all shops, but I did notice a very scary, like toxic environment where people didn't feel safe just being themselves, or they didn't feel safe with the kind of ideas they had. I never want people to feel embarrassed to be themselves or embarrassed about what they want on their body, because it's their body. It's their choice. I would say where I apprenticed at, it was in Denton, but it was very rough. I'd say that was probably one of the more rough shops I've worked at. So it was kind of scary, being a woman and just being, I'm Asian as well, and I got a lot of, am I allowed to curse? Yeah. Shit. I got a lot of shit for that. When I first started, it was me, my mentor was a guy, the owner was a guy, and there were 2 other men. Eventually, they hired on another woman, whom I was super intimidated by, because I was like, finally another female. But she was the tough type, you know, wanted to blend in with the guys kind of deal, where, like, as you can see, I like cute little trinkets and toys and soft stuff. That was kind of seen as like a weakness of, you know, you're not tough enough to be here, and she's gonna quit at any time. I'm too sensitive, I cry too much, you know, but yeah, that stuff doesn't matter. As long as you're a good artist and you can commit to tattooing people, that's all you need. It's rough, like, being behind the scenes. Like, you have this proper sort of bedside manner when you're with a client. It is pretty casual, relaxed, you can say anything, but having them leave and then hearing your male artist be like, you know, talk about their body in a certain way, and I have to listen to that and be like, wow, I hope no one thinks that way or says that stuff after I leave from getting a tattoo. My very first mentor was 1 year older than me, so I was 19, he was 20. I don't think a 20-year-old has any business mentoring anybody. He was also very new to the industry. And to be honest, he just thought I was cute, wanted me to do stuff for him, eventually was pretty creepy and crossed a boundary that made me quit. Sexual assault is pretty common for female apprentices, sadly, but I'm trying to make it so the industry is more open to women. It's not as a scary place as it was. Yeah, it's starting to change a lot right now. Starting to crack down on weird sexual predator people, because it's not just criminals and sailors getting tattooed anymore, it's everybody, and everybody should be able to get tattooed and not feel weird or scared. And I'm glad that now we have the internet to kind of match things around of just like, did you feel comfortable with this person? And we're able to communicate those kinds of things, and you're allowed to review your experience getting tattooed now and just kind of follow that track record and try to push out all the creepy weirdos. There's no rush, the pressure to get tattooed just because everyone else says it's cool or it doesn't hurt. Doesn't matter. Like, if you want something and you think it will look good on your body, then do it. If you're afraid of the pain, it's gonna hurt. Like, the people that say it doesn't hurt, they're lying. It all kind of hurts. Like, there's some points that hurt a little less than others, but like, it's a little painful, but it's worth the lifelong art gift that you get for the rest of your life. So no pressure to get tattooed, but they are really cool. So at the end of a tattoo, and that person looks in the mirror and they say like, that looks amazing, or that's beautiful, they're looking at the tattoo, but to me it's more of like, I'm looking at a person look at themselves and just say like, I look cool, or I look beautiful, and stuff like that, because it is their skin, and people view it as like a piece of art, like on a canvas, but it's a piece of art on a person. Now that person feels better about themselves in some sort of way, whether it be they got to memorialize someone they miss, or they got to cover up something they don't want to see anymore, or they just want to look cool. Like, they get to do all that, and I get to help people feel that way.